Alright, this might be a shorter than usual episode, because I looked up the quest chains for Phantom Liberty after having finished the Killing Moon quest, where we side with Songbird and send her on a rocket up to the moon for her to get treatment. I wanted to know if there was any more to the quest chain that would be like an epilogue of sorts, and it turns out there are at least 2 more quests. They're kind of small, short little follow-ups with a couple NPCs. And I want to try to keep all this stuff in Phantom Liberty, like, contained to, just a couple of episodes here. So I'm going to play through those. And then I might go ahead and replay the branching point during Firestarter, where you are doing the undercover op with Alex, and you're at the Cynosure, the project or whatever, and you decide at that point to either side with Reed or with Songbird. I had previously sided with Songbird, but it sounds like the Reed path is going to have a completely different gameplay sequence for the final quest, and it's also allegedly going to give better loot, which I think might be more appropriate for my current build. But I would be doing that in a separate episode if so. This one I'm just going to try to trigger the epilogue content for whatchamacallit. Corpo Plaza. Just going to try to trigger the epilogue content for the Killing Moon Songbird path. I forget what the ending is. The game uses like all these tarot cards for stuff. So like the 4 endings for Phantom Liberty are based on some of those tarot cards, like the Tower or the King of Wands or something. So I don't remember what's what. But it sounds like I basically just need to pass time until I get a call or text, and then follow up with that. So I'll head back to my Corpo apartment, have sleepy time with Judy. I wonder if she would have new dialogue now that the quest is finished. That might be interesting. Oh, hello. Alright, goodbye. Suppose I could also go peek around Dogtown and see if there are any more after effects. Like if I just check in with some of the NPCs, it's possible there might be some other lingering effects.
Hey, finally.
Hey, V.
Here's a question. Do I always have candles set up in my apartment? Or is this new after finishing Phantom Liberty / does this happen every time Judy comes over and I just didn't notice? Oh no, the dialogue looks the same. Let's look out the window. Or not. I don't suppose I have new emails from anyone. That would be cool. If after Phantom Liberty they could have sent some new emails, but nothing there. Maybe I should put up some new photographs. So I did a really crude Photoshop job. I went in Photoshop and tweaked a couple photos, and that's why they're now showing out of order, because I guess it sorts by order of modified recency. So this is the one that previously had that distracting bright blue computer monitor behind her head, and I just did a really crude and fast clone stamp tool and just blah. So I took like elements from the other scene and just smeared it around. I was like, yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to pay enough attention to it, so if I care enough, I might go back and fix that later. But comparing this with my other ones that I had, the angle of this, the way the eye lines worked, it looked better to have this and then delete or clumsily edit out the the computer monitor than it was to use the other ones where I had the camera lowered and stuff. So that one's there. And this one, I had a yellow light aimed at Reed and myself. And I didn't really notice at the time, but it left a big-ass glowing yellow reflection across here on the cockpit or whatever to the rocket. I was like, oh, I don't like that. So I just took one of the other photos where I didn't have this glowing light on, and then cropped out and then shopped in the non-glowing hull from the cockpit in here. So I was like, okay, that's better. But now I got these photographs that I can put in, so that one's pretty neat. Let's see if I can fit that into this narrow frame. That's probably reasonable. Let's get rid of my drunken 2 beers. And let's instead put up... Oh, this one's... doesn't quite work when you can't see Songbird's corpse. And this one I can't zoom out enough to really get, like, the full frame for the ultra-wide, so... guess it'll have to be that. And I really like that photo, so that one's gonna stay there. Another shot of me and Song. Let's replace that. Let's put this trippy one up in here. This one's got really cool symmetry, but with the ultra wide, or with the ultra narrow vertical framing, you don't get to see it. Anyway,
sure you're all right.
I want to talk about all the shit I just went through with you. Like, can I like vent my emotional distress over what I had to do with Songbird and the fact that I almost had a cure for my relic that I've told you about, and that it was ultimately taken away from me because I was used and manipulated, but I chose to sympathize with another person who was suffering and sacrifice my well-being and interest to help her out. Can we talk about this? Oh no, that's right, you're like a non-existent NPC right now. You have no new reactions to anything. So I'm just gonna have sleepy time. Yeah, it's late.
It's late.
So I'll sleep for 24 hours, or 23 hours and 59 minutes. She's still there. I'll just stand. Here we are.
Hello, V. Surprised?
I got 3 different texts happening all at once. I got 2 texts and a phone call. Oh god, now it opened up a text message while I was trying to cycle through the... They have, like, D-pad down is open your text messages, but it's also the select different dialogue option. Anyway, the handyman says, by some miracle it seems Yago and Bennett are now working in tandem. I have no idea how you did it, but Dogtown has never been this well run. Truly excellent work. Well, who cares? I got more important things to deal with. Got an important notice due to recent terrorist incident. Orbital Air is introducing extraordinary security measures throughout NCX. Terminal B will be closed until further notice. Terminals A and C will experience tightened security procedures. We apologize for any inconvenience. Orbital Air would also like you to consider taking a moment to offer your condolences at the memorial to the victims of the massacre located in front of the entrance to Terminal B. So, that's kind of funny that they're actually acknowledging the game remembers, like, oh yeah, there was this big, huge battle where lots and lots of people died, including many civilians, so that's neat. Anyway, the new quest is Unfinished Sympathy. Alex calls me. So, she did, in fact, survive. Last I saw her, she was getting real physical with Kurt Warner, or Kurt Russell, Kurt Hansen, that's his name. Slicing and dicing him with mantis blades. And then I never saw or heard from her again. Didn't expect this, I guess.
Wasn't exactly expecting a call. More at a run-in in a dark alley or something.
Well, guess we'll have to see where this takes us. Come by the Moth, would ya?
This invite from you, or the FIA?
Got a black sack on your head? Didn't think so. Means it's from me.
Sure. See you there.
I honestly am not impressed enough with the FIA to believe that they would have me in a black hood right now, or a black sack. Let me just put my clothes on. I was thinking about sleeping in bed again to get my bonus. But who cares? I don't need that right now. 6% melee damage resistance. I mean, that's a pretty cool helmet, honestly. Could always wear this. Looking like a Borg. Only I had pale, pasty flesh instead of that. This one's got the armor. That one's got the, what is it, the quick hack damage resistance. Now, what suit should I wear? Arasaka, let's wear something slightly casual for meeting up with Alex. What do I have in slot 2? That's my suit, and slot 1 is that. I don't know that I want to wear that for meeting up with Alex. Let me wear this. Actually, change of thoughts. I'm gonna put on the I'm gonna put on this one. This one's slightly more practical casual. Oh, goodness.
Attention Dogtown! Lieutenant... Colonel! Bandit Space! It's official. Starting today, I'm in charge of Farthest. You residents of Dogtown can look forward to a bright future full of bright things. Many residents will know how to follow orders, of course. That's all for now. Over and out.
You can tell that Bennett's a good speaker. He really knows his way around words. This guy's got probably nothing. I may as well double check. Yep, I'm gonna say that he has literally nothing. There's not one single piece of clothing that he can sell me.
Will you please do something about these scavenger fucks? He's stupid. I don't trust them at all.
What about you, though?
We're too worked up about
Move. You'll finally start bringing Eddies home. Everything's tense like it has
Sure.
to be because of them.
Once he pays everyone back, maybe.
And how is your boy Trevor?
shit. They
Still
could be here
off his
same as
mind
you.
on those brain dances?
This guy's phone is possessed. So is she gonna be in the bar or in the bunker? What happens if I try to go to the bunker? Do I still have security clearance? I do not. Text from Nell Springer. Hey VM and Dogtown, let's meet, please. Sending you coordinates. I gotta remember who Nell Springer is. She might have been the Red Harvest or the whatever, the non-terrorist group. Glad to hear you're alive. So one way or another, I guess, is follow-up from her. Just come. It's important.
Little is known about the bloody terrorist attack perpetrated recently by an unknown organization at Night City International and Translunar. Echoes of the bloodbath continue unabated.
And then dead silence on a live air broadcast. Maybe it's not live, but they're broadcasting silence right now. Hello. Did you miss me?
Finally. Good.
Grab a seat. Talking about you. The
Dozens
chances,
of
huh?
victims, chiefly orbital air staff, the paralysis of air and space travel, and losses going into billions of Eurodollars. These are the sad results of this senseless act of aggression.
Familiar, this fucking jabber. It's war talk.
Today we
a
talk to
wind-up.
Leslie Wawuda,
Old
Orbital Air
grunt cunt
CEO,
Myers
speaking to
knows
us
how
from
to
Nairobi,
escalate
Kenya,
shit.
where Mr. Wawuda did manage to travel.
One thing's sure. If they jump at
Mr.
each
Wawuda,
other,
you
Militech
claim
will
to
rip
know
Sokka's
exactly who's
throat out.
responsible for the recent attack on what is clearly the jewel in your corporation's crown.
Yes, Nightcorp. It must be said. To Nightcorp, the spaceport in Night City is a symbol of yet another failure in their space race against orbital air, the leader in orbital technology.
Couldn't be sure you'd
They
show.
will destroy us out of envy for our success. This attack was a few...
Oh, she went blue eyes on me. Who was she texting? Because I think that means contact.
A lot of shit went down. Think I need a kindred soul to hash things out.
My luck's in then.
Good to see you too, Alex. In spite of it all.
So, here we are, facing complicated dilemmas.
Did you invite me here to debate the sorry state of the world?
NUS is rolling up its shit, breaking camp. My bags are packed too. Got one last assignment. Eliminate you.
Where's my gun? Many have tried. I'm getting the impression that she's not going to. So I'll ask instead of being confident.
So, what? Gonna kill me?
Damn straight.
Oh.
Got a few months to live, right? So I'm content to wait. In-house contest, you see. Already chalked up a few accidents and dieds of natural causes. Peeps back at the firm will wilt with envy when I post a died after a long, grueling illness.
Yeah, well, what if I manage to survive? Then what? Are you gonna come assassinate me anyway? This must be the NUSA coin. May as well.
Here. Token I got. In case anyone doubts you followed orders.
Huh. Sure you don't want to keep it?
Just take it.
Gotta say, I'm curious. How'd it go down with Reed?
Oh.
What do you know?
He went down.
What would you say to a drink first?
For the fallen, body, soul, or both.
So these are all people who have died. And T-Bug is probably the one who gets the least amount of recognition, because I don't think there's been any follow-up with her whatsoever. I randomly stumbled into her contact in Little China, the net running shop. There was like one line of dialogue where I got to say, hey, you remember T-Bug, or you heard from T-Bugs, you know, something like that. Otherwise, like, everyone else just kind of forgot about T-Bug. Evelyn, we had a whole big follow-up with Judy. Jackie, we had like a big old funeral service for. Johnny is here constantly, so he's like barely even dead. And then Reed is barely even dead, because it just happened like really 48 hours ago. But in real time, from the end of my last save, it's been like, what, 15 minutes? Probably more than that, considering I had to do the rocket thing. I feel like toasting Johnny just because he's here. I think that would be kind of amusing. But it is kind of sad that T-Bug is perpetually forgotten. So I wish I could say, T-Bug, I haven't forgotten you, but I'm going to toast to Johnny.
To Johnny Silverhand. World's last true rocker boy. Lived by and died for his ideals.
Sure, to Silverhand.
No. Here's to you, V.
Alex sounded completely apathetic about that. It's also not as funny as I thought it would be.
I will drink to Reed.
Sure, I'm sorry.
Damn sorry, Alex. To Reed.
A man of honor, a patriot, a comrade. How'd it go down, V? How did he die?
Ooh. I'm the one that pulled the trigger, but he kind of brought it on himself. Oh, these are all true. I'm going with stubbornness, though, because my hand was kind of forced. I didn't want to kill him. I had no choice, is literally what happened. It was either kill or be killed. Or forfeit Songbird, which wasn't going to happen, so I'm going to say stubbornness, because really, it was his inability to acquiesce to me and Songbird's situation, his inability to break off from Myers' demands. So I'm gonna blame it on his character, as unfortunate as that is.
Stubbornness killed Reed. The man just couldn't let go, even once he'd lost.
Saul was stubborn in defense of ideas. What do you think? He died for Myers or Somi?
Oh, why do you make me say this? I mean, I think he believes he was trying to save Song, but after a certain point, like, you know, didn't he say, like, she was dangerous or something and needed to be put in prison at the end or something to that effect? Like, she needs to be put away, so, like, I'm sure the man was conflicted and believed it was for both.
Both. Did his damnedest to save one, but had to stay loyal to the other.
Fucking overgrown superego. If only his mind had been as big, he'd be alive today.
Do I want to get personal or just know more background? Let's get personal.
Gonna miss him?
Saul was already dead to me for 7 years. Just need to remember that. Settle back into that same feeling. Fucking fate of an FIA agent. Well, here's to all fools with principles.
Do I want to drink to that? I don't know. Oh, these are like almost as hard as the moment when I had to decide with song or read. Oh, principles are another excuse. That feels like the bitter, jaded thing to say. I don't know if my character is there yet. I will drink.
To all peeps with principles.
Well, I have to pick this because it's my corpo and it's blue.
Guess what? Your country just started another corp war.
The new United States was in no way involved in the recent events at NC International and Translunar.
Nor was Night Corp.
Orbital Heirs long sought a way to get rid of its competition. They'd be at each other's throats sooner or later anyway.
No qualms whatsoever?
Song didn't have any either.
What'll you do while you wait for me to flatline?
Gonna sit around being bored. Finally.
Good luck, Alex. Look out for yourself.
You too. Remember, it's my job to kill you. Don't let anyone beat me to it.
So what? Monaco bound?
Close. Warm, sunny place, definitely.
Chick's pretty chill. Too bad she's on the wrong side. Come on. Gotta find some new peeps you'll befriend. Grow to like. And then murder.
I didn't exactly like Reed. I respected him. But it's not like he was, you know, it's not like he and I were exactly chooms or anything. Clank. Where'd she go? She's sitting over here. Are there any new emails I can read? Probably not. Oh, Robo upgrade. Daphne to Phoenix. Hey, remember that bartending robot you helped me with? What a true help that was, friend. She's been an absolute dream for 7 years already. My customers love her. I'm writing because I'm going to be away from Dogtown for a while on Biz and Margarita. Don't laugh, that's what her name is. And I'm sticking to it. Could do with some upgraded soft and new drink recipes. She'll be taking over some of my responsibilities while I'm gone. Think you can swing it? By tomorrow, maybe? He says, I could if you're willing to burn the eddies. Real talk? I like you and don't want to rip you off. You're better off replacing Margarita with a fresher model. Seen the ones they got in the Sapphire? Or, you know, just hire some organic help. And Daphne, aka Alex, responds, think you probably already guessed, but I've grown attached to her, and I ain't the only one. Eddies won't be a problem. As for all the little odd jobs around the bar, yeah, I'll have to hire a bar back. Just don't want them to be the one mixing the drinks. You know how folk are. One pour in the shaker, one down the hatch. And even if they ain't serving, hopefully they can still be a good shoulder to cry on. I doubt you've got any soft that'll teach Margarita the gift of gab. God bless her. Huh. Yeah, everything's just breaking. I think I'm still being locked out of the bunker now. Okay. That was kind of nice. Oh, everyone's here all of a sudden. That was awkward. I stepped out for like 60 seconds. I read one email and then the bar is fully patronized. Let me talk to Margarita.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Okay, well, I need to get some kind of commemorative photo with Alex, so I think I have to reload my quick save. It would be great if I could get one of us both, like, sitting at the bar when we were doing a toast, but I don't think the game is going to let me do any of that, because it's going to be first person only. So maybe I'll just grab one of us looking at the newscast.
Finally. Good. Grab a seat. Talking about you.
So let's see if I can get a decent look at this. This is going to be kind of hard to get the newscast in the frame and both of us. So let me pause and we'll see what I can come up with. Well, one interesting thing I've noticed is Johnny over here is glitched TF out. It's like he's in the process of materializing, so that's kind of weird. I didn't realize that was going to happen, but that's one fun observation. Anyway, back to my off-screen pausing. Yeah, so this one seems reasonable. I would love if I could get Alex to actually look towards the camera so I could see her face, but I can't really get her face and the news screen in the shot at the same time. Not easily, but this one's kind of like leaning up against the bar, feeling a little dejected. Newscast is in the background, so we'll call that good. Now I can experiment with some other angles, like, you know, if I were to try to do something like this with it there and then looking down at us, but then, like, you know, it's like, it just doesn't quite work the way I want it to. And then if I go super wide angle, like, I can stretch the edge of the frame more, but then we end up appearing much farther away because that's how the thing works. You know, it's just, I can't quite get it to do what I want it to. So, you know, I could maybe try something like this. But then it's like, well, what is she looking at? Why is she looking up at nowhere? You know, it's kind of, it's weird. So I might have to call it good enough with just that first one. I'm gonna exit out.
Nation's crown. Yes, Night Corp. It must
And I
be
might
said.
skip ahead. Yeah, so there's really no other chance in that conversation to get a different pose with Alex, because she is always either staring up at the TV, or we're in cutscene dialogue mode where I can't take third-person photos, so we'll have to call that good enough. Let's... Ashley. Yo, name's Ashley. We ain't met. If all goes well, never will. Did some digging in the net to find you. Man, what a mess you made, and on my watch. Karen exotic system breach, Grand Theft Auto, all one big steaming pile of shit you dumped in my backyard. But we're chill, we set things right, and you get back that preem ride you jacked. Sound good? What? What ride did I jack? Charon Exotics Systems Breach. I have forgotten what that was, if that was actually me. I'm gonna ask who Ashley is. Netrunner contracted by Charon Exotics, and you went crashing through my code while I was working a side gig. Let my guard down. Is this blackmail an offer? Friendly heads up, someone's gunning for me? Definitely an offer, 1000%. Screw Charon Exotics, screw their car. Cleaning up this mess will be easier if I never see it again. I'm out of the job if you don't help. Cutting a deal just makes sense for us both, right? Who? Give me the deets. I'll take work. Quick version, you wipe the car's databanks, I give my blessing, and she's all yours. I get you access to the car, you scrub it, vehicle ID, Charon Exotic Soft, anything that might link it back to the corp, all of it bleached. The squeakiest of cleans. By wiping the ID while in the garage, the system will flag the car for a registration error. It'll open the gate expecting you to leave and re-enter to try again. Except you won't. System error, out the door, ID wiped. Abracadabra, poof, gone. The car won't exist. If it's so simple, do it yourself. Well, if that hamster in your brain ever gets his ass off and gets those gears running, just head for the elevator by the stadium entrance. The system will ping me if it gets a read on your biometrics, and then I'll open the way. They won't let me not do this. Oh, that said pass. If it's so simple, do it yourself. I thought that was saying something else.
No. Interesting.
Either way, I have to do it. In reality, I would be highly suspicious of this, because I don't remember no Charon Exotics. The name rings a bell, but I can't remember in my head what mission that was. And when I got someone wanting me to jack a car for their alleged benefit, that makes me think like it's a scam or a blackmail situation, so... Otherwise, I read at one point that that one quest that I did with Leon Rinder, there's supposed to be a follow-up with him. He sent me a text saying like, hey, I think I should
go check the wreckage. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, June.
I think I should go and...
Myers stiffs already blew it to bits. The NUS doesn't want their tech moved by Dogtown peddlers.
He sent me a text saying like, hey, I thought about what I did and I thought I should repay the favor, or, you know, make amends with the local yokels. I think there's supposed to be some follow-up with that, if I can figure out where that place was. Like, he might be there now for me to stumble into, or he might have already been there. I just don't remember where that area is, and I think I'm about to wander out of it. Maybe not. It was in the stacks.
I knew it. How long have you been tracking me?
Oh, it was one of these psycho lunatics. Why don't I have my cross or my katana out? I think they equipped that when I was about to shoot Reed for some reason.
I won't tell anyone.
That's fine. I'm not gonna kill you. Oh, she wants to kill me though.
It's them!
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have done that. Oh, you're not gonna slap nobody on my watch. How about if I just synapse burnout on all three of y'all? You're a Scullyman. You're okay, buddy. I done murdered the assailants. Yep, I have that motorcycle. Mine doesn't look like that, though. Mine is pink and blue. I am clearly out of the stacks at this point.
Attention, Dogtown. Lieutenant Colonel Sympathy. It is official. Starting today, I'm in charge of...
Oh no.
Oh, you gonna...
There's my contagion. Let's just suicide that guy. Ah. Who is still alive? Oh, you have no trouble anymore. Whoops, what was that? SP something or other? I didn't quite catch that. Backpack, sort by new? I don't think that was my newest item. SPT 32 grad? That might have been it. Well, I gotta break some crap down. Can't walk. That was quite a lot of damage there. 335. It's kind of impressive. Yeah, that's enough to get me under the limit. I'm still trying to figure out where the area with the long stacks community was. Where Brianna was her name? It might be this area. No, this looks like I'm just kind of looping back into the market. That's like the Terra Cognita stuff. I'm not certain where the area I'm looking for is. Maybe it's back here?
Cards was like butter last night. Telling ya. Bam, bam. Thank you, man. It's a rush.
Here's an area that I don't think I've ever been to. Why is it so hard for me to find this place? It was in the long stacks.
We should go check the wreckage.
There were shipping crates everywhere. Like I ran over here already, didn't I? It's not over here. That's the hotel.
The fuck, Choom? Still got 2 whole bottles left.
I just, ah, man. Nothing is looking familiar to me. None of this looks like the place I'm looking for.
You're the real biz at Corpo Plaza?
And now?
And now I'm here. There's this bargain settler. Nice man, clean, all great. Except he didn't pay the last 3 times he came around.
Don't quit on him just yet. At least a man has a steady job. I've had one job today offer me a barter transaction.
Rigged it up to the grid myself.
I'm about to have to look it up because none of this looks right to me. I can't imagine how I'm incapable of finding this place. Like, good grief. I'm in the completely wrong area, or it's just around a corner somewhere, just tucked perfectly out of sight. I can't figure out where it is. There's nowhere that I can find.
If you could turn back time, what would you do?
Find a way to stay out of here.
Another thing drinking. Yeah, not an affair.
Another shootout last night.
Alright, time to look it up. A thingamajigger says that it's supposed to be like somewhere over here, maybe?
Don't even start. Word if the airdrop leaked out again.
There it is. Okay. I remember the triple X sign.
It's official. Starting today, I'm in charge.
I didn't think it was this far out of the main shipping container area, but clearly there are shipping containers up there, so... I just thought as soon as I got into all these buildings that I was leaving the long stacks.
V! Come here. I want to tell you something.
Okay, so that's the thing. Commemorative mural. Commemorating the victims of the Leon Render attack. I don't remember that being there.
No. Interesting.
We remember. Sure. Maybe they give a shit about Rinder's victims now. But check back in 54 years. How easy people forget.
Sounds like you're a little bitter that you were forgotten by everyone except that one samurai superfan. So Mika, you were the sun that gave us light. We love you, your parents. I remember reading some of these. Listen, my sweetest baby sis, you're being gone made me incredibly sad. Yada yada. Hit by a stray bullet. One of these was like a kid talking to his dad. And then mom wants to write something. Yeah, I definitely read some of that.
Got torn apart by that fucking animal. Barghest, without Hansen, is just a bunch of butchers, man. It used to be different around here. That was then and this is now. Now, we meet people like Rinder, planted up to his ass, ground is shaking when he walks by. How do you raise a family with people like that around? My kids, they can tell I'm scared and my fear poisons their mind. We should finally organize. We can't live at the mercy of monsters like that. Yeah, I keep saying that. We really should.
Okay. What is it?
Who the fuck do you think you are letting Rinder live, hmm? You had no fucking right. Don't ever show your face here again.
I tried to get him therapy.
Rinder's a sick man. Needed help. It was genuine, his regret. Deserving of another chance. That's what the stacks represents, don't it? Second chances.
Fuck your second chances. We didn't hire you to be a shrink. And don't you dare peep a word about Rinder being alive. This stays between us. Understood? It would break a lot of people. Now fuck off.
Well, see, this is where it would have been nice to turn down the money afterwards and be like, well, you know, I didn't really kill him, so technically I didn't fulfill the contract, so here's your money back. They didn't give me that option the first time. I had to go, yeah, he is totally taken care of, wink wink. And I was like, no, he's not. I didn't kill him. So that kind of bugs me. Who's this? Oh, this kid has to learn... Oh, maybe that's a different kid. There's some kid in this area who didn't want to learn how to do mechanical, technical stuff. His dad's like, well, you gotta learn. Pay attention, or else you'll, fall behind in life, or something like that.
What's this? I need a thermal vision filter. This one's night vision.
Kind of thinks it might have been this conversation.
Better focus and start learning these things.
Yep, there it is.
I won't be around for...
Alright, well, the quest I have is moving heat to steal a Charon exotic vehicle. And now there's another airdrop. They don't let me get behind this guy. Oh, you didn't get... Please jump. Let's suicide that guy.
That sly horse hacking!
TB5 Copperhead. Engineer. Nothing too exciting. Ooh, my engineer is almost maxed. Well, let's summon the motorcycle. Oops. Ay, 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 now I'm spinning out of control. At some point I'm gonna hit an invisible wall or they're not gonna let me up. Or not. Whoops, oh they don't like that. I'd be interested to try this. Alters both your physical and digital identity, making you virtually unrecognizable. Outside of combat, you can easily escape the law. So I'm in combat now. I didn't really get a chance to use it because they took away my cyberware once I got in here. Where's the elevator? Let me see if I can get this stupid targeting thing off. There we go. Alright, let me come over here. Now that I'm there, maybe it'll stop. There we go. Finally. So this is the elevator where Reed shot me when I was escaping with Songbird. That camera doesn't care. So Ashley is yelling at me. Geez, you always move in slow-mo. The faster the better with this. You get me? Or your brain move in slow-mo too? Nova, open in the way now. Got eyes on you through the cams. Just FYI, so you don't freak out or whatever. You need to reach the panel that'll open the gate to the inner gate garage. Oh, and don't get seen, please. I'll be watching in shit, hold on, my pizza's here. Can't let the pizza get cold. Oh, now, PT Malone. I got this, oh god, I gotta scroll up. Somebody ought to give old Ronnie a Pulitzer for this one, except I ain't in the mood to write it all down proper. Get this, the scabs are trying to bring back dinosaurs over there in Organotopia. Dino Z, hope it's Triceratops, love those little bastards. But seriously, the scabs had worse ideas, so who knows? Fingers crossed it'll actually pull this off, this harebrained scheme, huh? Triceratops be Nova as hell, and picture this. Once they get that Triceratops, they start selling tickets to go see the little guy. And then the whole world comes and see it. Talking millions, billions of eddies pouring into the hood here. Revitalizing and stuff. Hell, all around he's got some dust in his eyes just thinking about it. Holding out for premium ticks and they let you feed the Triceratops Nutri-Pellets or something. Oh, Choom, we can feed them together. Later, Triceragator. Free wheels. Okay, back. So just remember to keep a low profile. We're trying to solve a problem, not make a new one, yeah? So keep your eyes glued here. I'll be sending you tips. Just remember, once you're in, ain't no going back. Gotta cut off the elevator to keep any surprises from showing up. All good? Ahem. Cough, cough. Gonna need a yes, or you're not in your head right now. I can't see it. Yo, Joyrider, hello? Well, let me work in peace. Okay. I mean, this is so fishy. Like, I'm gonna get screwed here, aren't I?
Patience is a virtue.
Let me put some stealth back on. So I want to have request backup and bait, I think. Wait a minute. I've got iconic request backup. That's ping. This is bait. And then I've got sonic shock and memory wipe. So I think I'm good there. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, you're gonna have to crawl through there all sneaky like, you know, like a snake, haha. Yeah, so that's like right there. I kind of wish I had ping now. Let's take off weapon glitch. Let's put a ping on there. So where do they want me to get to? All the way across there, huh? Turn the camera off. Turn that camera off. Deafens the enemy, scrambles comms, cloaks the enemy, yada yada. Sonic shotgun. Who saw me? One C 55. That guy is walking around. Oh, here we go. I can dump this corpse in here. I think I did a non-lethal takedown before, so he's dead now. Oh well. That one is off. Whoop, you saw nothing? Let's ping off of that guy. I know there's a guy over here. Where's my destination? Over here?
Something's on.
Oh, something is on. Whoop.
Let's end this.
Get on that truck. Stay sneaky, bro. Oh, hell. There's stuff everywhere. Well, I ruined the optional part of it. I was gonna try to do it stealthily, and I probably don't have a quick save from anywhere during that process. I have an autosave after that. Alright, that's good.
Huh? Weird shit.
So if I memory wipe him...
Can't see!
What? I heard a camera sound. I thought they were all off. Must have missed that one. Alright, well, everyone is now stealth killed. Gives me a little bit more freedom to loot in peace. There's some ammo down there, I don't care about it. Whatever it is, I probably don't need it. Alright, so I gotta reach the garage interior. Now I gotta get to the truck, whatever the truck is.
Stop your vehicle.
Weird how the turret did not catch on the ping. Who saw me? A lot of dudes. What if I was to do a call request backup? Call for help. If they already have sonic shock, they'll leave to provide backup at an ally's location. When uploaded an enemy affected by bait, up to 5 enemies will be called over. So like, what if I bait this guy? And then put request backup. Maybe just put an extra stack on him.
Fuck was that?
Hit this guy with a sonic shock. Let's turn this off. Grab this guy and kill him. I am become fat. Sort by quality. Break down all the low-level crap. Anything that's not 5++. Call it good. Do a quick save while I can. What can I paying off of? Someone's about to see me. How about if you don't look at me? Memory wipe, and then sonic shock.
My eyes fucked the what?
Thank you. Let's do it again. Memory wipe. Sonic shock.
Huh? Lights out or what?
Oh, there's a guy over there. That didn't quite work. Let me also turn this off. Don't tag that. Tag the... Look at the guy. Guy in the control booth. Hang off of him? No! Son of a... You were in Sonic Shock mode. You were supposed to be deafened, and you were not supposed to turn at the last second. God, I hate it when that happens. One C 55 1C 55 1C 7A 1C. Let's just do that. 55 the first 55 1C 55 1C 7A 1C. I don't really care about the eddies, so screw it. Across there. Local network, open the door. Messages, you're a winner, who cares? Implants cheap, and don't care. Respect, you can sneak with the best, like a ninja or ballerina, because honest truth, that was art. Don't celebrate yet, could still spot you, so stay alert.
Gonna be a good day.
Yeah, well, there's dudes over here, apparently, so let's tag them. No, don't tag the thing, tag the guy. Hang off of him. This is like the world's longest stealth mission. Wait a sec, the car is behind me. I didn't realize the car was behind me. Or that there was a camera here. You saw nothing. Let's give this guy memory wipe and sonic shock.
I'm gonna cut that ripper's balls off.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's the car? No, that's not the car.
Am I tripping?
God! Stop turning around at the last second! I don't understand what's going on right now. I have a follow the car thing, or a find the car objective that is showing me a path one way, but then there's a marker at the gate that I just passed? Like, reach the garage interior. Sure. Local network. Open. Off.
It'll be a good day.
We got a troublemaker, boys.
They found me immediately.
Attack!
Well, there's the car, I guess.
Let me see him inside.
Ah, what a pain in the ass. This is supposed to be an episode about following up on Phantom Liberty stuff, and now I'm like stuck on random stealth mission for something that I don't remember what for. Like, I really don't remember what the Karen thing was supposed to be. There's that. Let me just do a quick save here.
It'll be a good day.
Don't target that. Memory wipe and sonic shock.
Huh? Lights out or what?
Camera that I forgot to turn off. Grab you, turns, throw you in a bin. Dip out before that guy sees me. Sonic shock this guy. Grab him and find a bin. No one get out of this car. Get in the car. Nova, almost out of this mess. I'm just gonna get in, screw it.
Slick wheels. Oh yeah?
Alright, just Nova, almost out of this mess.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now under the steering wheel, Jackie, I need to use your personal. So nothing bad will happen. Got it, easy enough.
Ready to roll or what?
Relax.
I'm not about to get a virus uploaded into me now that I'm connected into this car. Smooth as choom butter haven't. Alerted us all, gonna be a chill ride out of there unless you decide to screw up and this crossing the finish line. I kindly ask that you do not.
Oh, this'll be fun.
Well, are they gonna... Are they gonna care that I'm driving out? Where is the exit? Is it... Doesn't look like it's forward. Like, that doesn't look like a retractable wall to me.
Careful, V. Or we're burnt toast.
Stop your vehicle.
Let me get turned around, sir.
Weird. Scanner readout bug for a sec.
Am I good to go? Thank you. Is that the exit to the right? Let me target the correct objective so I have a better idea about where I'm supposed to go. So I have jacked a car from somebody. From somebody for some purpose. Ashley, and ta-da, the car is out of the system. Vanished like it never existed. Operation Fart in the Wind is a success. That's it from me, but hey, one quick thing. Don't try to pull stuff like that on me ever again. Next time, the car won't be for free. It'll cost a kidney, maybe two. JK, XD, but also not JK. You better know I'm serious. Need you to focus your stuff up. Error, invalid number. So who is this supposed to be, like, a response to? I really don't remember. They said I stole a Karen car or something? I don't know. Maybe the car that Aurora and Amaric had was Karen exotic? I don't know. Why is there... I was seeing, like, flame decal on the windshield. There's, like, a flame decal on the door. I mean, like, it's not a bad-looking car. Still not really my cup of tea. Let's see what this one way or another is. This must be, Nell. Oh.
Don't push
There's
me.
a wall there. This is looking less and less like I can just go over there. Damn. They're gonna make me go all the way around. Yeah, let me come this way. Bonk. Aguilar. Perhaps one day we will meet and learn just how well an imitation can rival the original, if at all. How amusing that would be. Oh, that's fun. Aguilar knows that I was impersonating her? Him?
My dad.
Nobody cares. I just want your Rubik's Cube. Screw it. I don't care.
Invisible hand chew. Slap it right out of his pocket.
So Nell Springer, who I'm thinking was the former terrorist who wanted me to upload a virus to negate a bomb from Biotechnica. Someone was trying to nuke or do a Netrunner nuke on Biotechnica. Something to that effect. So Rubalek and all subscribers, here's the rave thing again that I don't know where the other ones are. One of these days, maybe I'll think to go look for them. See the blue container? I'm waiting inside, can't be too careful. Blue container in the corner. And there's no one else suspicious hanging around. Yep, well, I had the idea that it was an ambush, correct? Oh, I'm about to die. Cyberware malfunction. Let me just load up on that. I don't have weapon glitch out, do I? I'm still on full stealth. Let me just go full cyberware malfunction, because that'll cause this electrocution thing. Whoops.
Don't fucking
Miriam Levy and Gabe Fuller putting together a crew for a little corpo gig. Gotta make some chick disappear. No witnesses, no questions. If it's a little gig, why do you need a whole crew? I said no questions. You in or out? Depends on what. For which corpo rats? Biotechnica. Okay, sounds good. But I don't do merc work for Militech. Conscientious objection. From here, let me put on... Oh, I have an iconic reboot optics now. The headshot replenishes 3 RAM, spreads it to the next one. This is like the stupidly expensive one that I hate. Why I just don't. Where we'll put that one on, and then where is the weapon glitch? There it is, bottom corner. Linda Sherman and Miriam Levy. We got Springer's number and contacts. You're interested in V. Contact her and set up a meet. She needs to think it's from S. Linda, don't waste my time. That's a gig for a secretary, not a merc. I wasn't finished. At the meet, you take V out. No questions, no witnesses. Who's this V? I said no questions. Well, it sounds like they got to Nell. This one container is a hostile area.
be in charge of your barbecue. Hey, you residents of Dogtown will look forward.
So that is... That is all of the Phantom Liberty content that I have right now.
Maybe residents will know how to follow orders. That's all for now.
I was intrigued by someone with a motorcycle running around here, but then I got ran over. What is going on? Well, there's a motorcycle. I don't want to steal a car. So screw those guys. I'm just wondering what else is there worth checking on. Like, is Frida still around? Can I get dialogue from her? Yeah, you had it coming. Why don't I sell a few things while I'm here? Oh dear. Everything's gonna be 5++ now, isn't it? It's gonna be hard to find the stuff that I don't want to sell. There we go. It's a smart pistol, so screw it. That's fine enough. So I can...
Oh, it's you. Yes?
Oh, this might have been good to know.
You known Reed long?
Long enough.
You are a talkative one.
I'm at work.
Did you ever know that he died?
How long you been in Dogtown for?
Does it matter?
Do I need another passphrase to get anything out of you?
Maybe.
Say, did the FIA recruit you? You an official agent, or is this a part-time thing, or what?
I will ask you to leave. No more questions. Not from me, not from you. If I hear more, I'll start to wonder who it is you truly work for. We will be professionals. Please and thank you. End of topic.
Hey.
Sit.
Show me your goods. I'm starting to think maybe this one would be worth it to use now. 100% crit chance with quick hacks. -6 RAM is not that big a deal now that I have overclock and I can start just pulling from my health. This is the iconic version of what I already have. But of course, it costs a buttload of cyber points. But I'm guessing these are probably all the same options that the other people have. Couple of iconic ones. This one I've been thinking is kind of not the most exciting thing. I've got 2 copies of it though, look at that. Didn't I buy one of these at tier 5 to use for the tower mission? The Black Sapphire? Yeah, I don't know. What does upgrading this do? Anything? Bounty level 4. 0.05. The cooldown becomes a lot shorter. And it doesn't look like this skill is going to help me in any way, so... why don't I just try that anyways? So it doesn't magically give me extra stats. Everything looks the same. Let's just upgrade it. 5++. That'll reduce the cooldown significantly. Call that good. I don't want to get too fiddly with my cyberware just yet.
Leave this whole fucked up zone behind.
Oh. Maybe the last thing to do is just like go around the stadium? I guess I could check the apartment. I doubt there would be anything there, but might be worth it to poke in and just see. I'm trying to think of anything in the stadium. Like, nothing, no one there really jumps out to me as being someone who would be worth talking to see if any of the situation has changed. So pretty much everyone there is just merchants. Only got the auto fixer site. There's Myers. There's me and Myers. Let's just leave the Myers pictures up as, hey, Myers was here. And really no sign of any obvious new stuff. That was probably always there and I just didn't notice it. But I got all this crap I gotta deposit. This will clear up some inventory. Most of this is stuff that I looted from the airport luggage. Well, I'm gonna sleep because I'm supposed to get another phone call after having met with Alex. So I may as well sleep for 24 hours. Let's see if I get a call as I leave or not.
Diggs! Who lives here? Are you kidding me? Lina Molina? That brain dance chick from the stacks? I didn't know there was so much money in those. Right, she may be dumb, but her business sense is in perfect condition. Don't need to have the brains of Saburo Arasaka to do lines in clubs and shoot up gang hideouts.
That's kind of fun to hear her reference. But none of this, or I'm not getting the phone call that I was expecting. I might have to sleep
They fried that drone to a crisp.
for more time than this.
Almost nothing was said. But you grabbed the data, right?
Lieutenant!
Yeah.
Let me go back and try sleeping another 24 hours. And then maybe another 24 hours. I don't know. Thought it was only supposed to be 1 day, but I might have to wait up to 3 days. Whoops. That gyro got a little screwy. The problem with this apartment is this really long elevator. Oh, they're not gonna let me just sleep again. I have to go through this whole animation. Here we are. This is more like it. Unknown number. Return to the place that reminds me of home and see what you find. Somi, is that you? So from her to eternity. What does the journal say? Wonder how Songbird's doing. Maybe we ought to raise a toast to her too? Never really understood why people love to gawk at the moon with those vacant, dreamy expressions, but now might have to give it a try myself. Meanwhile, you keep your nose to the ground so you don't step in any shit. And this is gonna be the same background info there. Error, invalid number, message not sent. So we are to assume that this is Somi and she's telling us to go back to that little nook. Sort of that, I forget what she called it, the underpass or something. There's a little nook up by the terraced garden area. Place with like the couch and the stuff where we talked about. Oh, where was it? What was her hometown? I can't remember. We talked about her hometown and what it was like there, when she gave up her brick walls for cold DC interior. Like Boston or Pittsburgh or something, I don't know. Oh no, there's a friggin' airdrop. I don't want to do the airdrops. Unless there's iconics, I don't want to do them. But there might be an iconic, so I have to do it.
Look at that hotel. Meant to symbolize everything great about America. Gotta be here somewhere.
Surprise! Let's just contagify. Do another round of contagify, and I'm just gonna come murder you. What in the world? That got really weird.
Come out. Let's talk.
And now that everyone is dead. Ajax, and then muzzle brakes, and basic Buria.
So, of all these peeps,
Ronald P.T. Malone, yo yo yo, Pacifica Tycoon, something or other, the real tearjerker. Word on the street is Carrie Eurodyne's holed up in the stacks with a couple of lovers. My first question is like, why the hell is he here when he got that pre-mass North Oak mansion, right? You want to feel the danger, feel alive or something? I mean, different strokes for different folks, no shame, man, but come on, I'm just theorizing now, but I feel like you want that orgy to go down in some Gannic sheets, not in some old container on the streets. I mean, that's what old Ronnie would do, theoretically. Anywho, got the whole stacks flooded with gonks turning up the place looking down for the guy. Wouldn't put him past him, honestly, but like you said, different strokes, let peeps do what they want. Eurodyne loves the thrill, but don't think D-Town's really his style. This is the first one. Exactly. Gonks be out there poking their noses where they don't belong, and it's all smelling like BS anyways. But sure, let them do what they want to do. Maybe they need a distraction or something. Anyways, I'll run into him and send you a pic. Or if I run into him, I'll send you a pic. Maybe grab an autograph too. That's the first one that I think he sent me that has not been a direct corroboration to some events that I have already been directly responsible for.
define us. Who we are.
So that makes me wonder if Carrie Eurodyne really is here.
Shock for real.
That's what matters.
But the job's all done.
History's history,
You weren't
folks.
supposed to touch
You
it. I
can't
would have
change
helped you.
yours. It's locked in, hard-coded. But you sure as hell can forge your future. Now, here's a little something to settle you in.
So this is the spot. Other people are using it right now. Thought this was Jonathan Silverman for a moment. Similar haircut to what he would have had were I not using the alternate costume, where he has like a undercut comb-over thing going on. And then he's also got the robot arm. And this is where Somi and I had our chat. A hermetic container in use preserved lunar dust. Got a metal pin, a souvenir from Lunar City of Tycho, and a quantum tuner, iconic cyberware. Whenever another cyberware implant is fully used, quantum tuner instantly restores its cooldown up to a maximum of 40 seconds. Cooldown 60 seconds outside of combat. Makes all other cyberware 12% faster. Adds 1% damage for all damage. And crit chance crit damage, so. So that, I believe, is the official conclusion to Somi's story. Don't really get a lot of direct closure from her, but she sends a souvenir pin from Luna that is probably one of those souvenir things that you display in the apartment, because it doesn't show up here. And then she sends prefrontal cortex implant, which I don't know if that came out of her or what, but it's not the most exciting thing in the world. Like, it reduces cooldown, but most of the cyberware that I have doesn't have a cooldown in the first place, and the couple things that do, I'm not, like, in a big need to have it activating more frequently. Like, this one, get out of wanted mode, don't really need that. There's the one that recharges stuff and has an 80-second cooldown, but, like, I can live without that. I don't really remember anything else having a major cooldown. Like, this one doesn't have a cooldown, right? Like, if I were using the Sandevistan or something like that, Berserk, one of those would probably be good to pair with that, but And that's why I'm kind of like, that's why I'm considering redoing the quest with the Reed path, because narratively, I think I'm happy with what happened. Siding with Somi and sending her to the moon, that's... She is the one who is, like, the most damaged and taken advantage of. She is the one in the most tragic situation, so it feels morally right to me to want to help her, even though arguably, like, helping her is causing, allegedly is causing damage, harm to a lot of innocent people due to the escape route from the stadium, where she ends up leaving a wake of destruction, killing supposedly a bunch of innocents, but there's nobody that I knew, nobody that I care about. It was just, you know, set dressing, basically. However, like, the rewards you get practically are not great in terms of gameplay. But what I looked up is it said that if you side with Reed, there's a chance to get, like, a iconic submachine gun, or maybe a tech submachine gun, and slash or an iconic cyber deck that does, like, Blackwall stuff. And I'm like, well, you know, I do a lot of hacking in cyberware. I use submachine guns. So, like, for the sake of the rest of the gameplay, it seems like it would be advantageous for me to go back and side with Reed, having already seen the canon ending that I wanted to see. You know, now I can go back and get the gameplay stuff that will help me enjoy the rest of the base game's main quest. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. What is this? Monaco.
What's this?
It's always sunny in Philadelphia. I mean, Monte Carlo. Toss that damn coin into a fountain. Back turned and over my shoulder and shit. Here's hoping it brings us both luck. Correspondence. Here's the handwritten note. Toss that damn coin into a fountain. Back turned and over my shoulder and shit. Here's hoping it brings us both luck. So that's got to be from Alex, because she was talking about going to, not Monte Carlo, but Monaco. But I gave her the NUSA coin, the FIA, whatever it was. She threw it away as a symbol of her ditching her past life to go on vacation, hoping that it brings her luck. So that's nice.
Who would have thought?
So I think somewhere I might be able to set down the pin that I got from Somi.
Well, well, well.
So that's the metal pin, a souvenir from Lunar City of Tycho. Purely sentimental. Yeah. So I think that is pretty much everything for the Phantom Liberty expansion per the Somi path. And again, I think I'm going to go ahead and replay the branch at Firestarter to do Reed's path. Probably gonna do that. So if I do, I'm gonna mark it as like a alternate. You know, if this is episode 65 or whatever, I don't think it is. But if it's 65, then the next one will be like, you know, 65B, 65C or something. I'll use like alphabets, numerals, or not numerals. I'll use I'll use the numbers to signify that it's like a subquest. So you might want to skip ahead if you just want to see the rest of the playthrough going back to the main quest. Like the next thing I'm gonna do is probably Ghost Town or Down on the Street. So you might want to skip ahead if the playlist does show me going back to do the Reed thing, or you can watch the Reed thing if you want to see how that plays out. It's possible that I might not record it, in which case you might not see it in the playlist, but just be aware that the next episode might not be a direct continuation of where I am now. So I'm going to end the recording here, and we'll see what happens next.